Hello and welcome to The Low Voice. Today we dive into a dilemma that touches us all. How do we make decisions? Is it our intuition guiding our choices, or are we ruled by unshakable logic? In this episode, we'll explore both approaches and try to answer this fascinating question. Let's begin with intuition. This inner voice, often described as a sensation or a gut feeling, is a powerful tool. Psychologists like Daniel Kahneman explain that intuition is based on unconscious processes. Our brain picks up micro signals, analyzes past experiences, and delivers an almost immediate response. There's no need for prolonged reflection or deep analysis. It's a mental shortcut. But is intuition always reliable? Not necessarily. It can be influenced by our emotions, beliefs, or biases. Imagine meeting someone for the first time. If they remind you of someone familiar, your intuition might tell you they're trustworthy, or the opposite, without any solid reason. Consider a well-known example: experienced firefighters. In the face of a fire, they sometimes make instinctive decisions that save lives without being able to explain their reasoning. It's not magic. It's their years of experience fueling their intuition. On the other hand, logical reasoning relies on a structured approach. You compare options, evaluate pros and cons, and choose the solution that seems most rational. Take a simple example: buying a new car. You create a checklist of criteria like price, fuel efficiency, and reliability. You analyze the data, compare models, and make an informed decision. Here, logic is your best ally. But like intuition, logic has its limitations. It can be slow and sometimes lacks creativity. For instance, in unexpected or uncertain situations, overanalyzing every detail can lead to indecision. In reality, our decisions rarely rely solely on one or the other. More often, intuition and logic work together. A business leader might have a strong intuition that a project holds promise, but then use logic to verify feasibility, analyze costs, and assess risks. And you? Can you recall a moment when you followed your intuition but took the time to back it up with logical reasoning? So how do we know when to rely on intuition or logic? In urgent or familiar situations, like a firefighter facing a blaze, intuition is often the best ally. In complex or unfamiliar decisions, logic becomes essential to minimize the risk of error. And in most cases, a mix of both is ideal. Listen to your intuition for initial direction, then validate it with thoughtful analysis. Writers and thinkers have explored this topic in depth. Malcolm Gladwell, in his book Blink, celebrates the power of intuitive thinking. He shows how quick decisions can be surprisingly accurate, provided they are grounded in expertise or solid experience. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychologist, saw intuition as a bridge to deeper truths. He famously said, "Intuition does not denote something contrary to reason, but something outside of the province of reason." For Jung, intuition was a way of accessing knowledge that logic alone couldn't reveal. Conversely, Daniel Kahneman, author of Thinking, Fast and Slow, warns against the pitfalls of intuition. He emphasizes the importance of slowing down and evaluating our decisions, especially in complex situations. So, intuition or logic? The truth is, one doesn't replace the other. Like two sides of the same coin, they complement each other and help us navigate life's complexities. Listen to your intuition, but question it. Analyze your choices, but don't ignore those inexplicable feelings that sometimes emerge. By learning to balance these two forces, you can make more informed, fair, and perhaps even more aligned decisions with who you are. Thank you for joining me in this exploration. Feel free to share your thoughts or experiences on this topic. And remember, whether you follow your heart or your mind, the most important thing is to move forward with confidence. See you soon for another episode of The Low Voice.